right, kind of getting in the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
Christmas is less than 2 weeks away.
Isn't that crazy? I know. It's just around the corner, guys, and it will feel so much like the dead of winter by the time we get to Christmas. There is a big Arctic blast headed our way. It does not arrive today. In fact, today and tonight, more of a thunderstorm threat. In fact, severe weather will be possible. It's a low risk right now. That's the way it looks. Stay tuned to the forecast today. David Payne will be ironing out those details into the afternoon, and our team of trackers, they're headed out west this afternoon. They'll be in western Oklahoma through the evening, through the overnight, and into tomorrow morning. That dry line will set up. Storms will develop into a line, and it's a risk for most of the state for some strong to severe storms. So the latest on that in a minute. Timing for you for the severe threat is going to start at about 11 p.m. on the Oklahoma-Texas border until about 2 a.m. moving into our western counties between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. arriving in central Oklahoma, including the metro. These storms will be hauling between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. from Tulsa to Seminole to Ardmore, and then southeastern Oklahoma coming up around midday tomorrow. That's the way it looks. There's the storm system. It's still way out west over California, but it's a fast-moving ball of energy. It's coming down I-40, and that will provide us a lot of Gulf moisture. So today, off and on showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, and eventually that forms that line of storms into the late evening and overnight. I do want to show you across the country what's going on. You can see the travel advisories to the west. The pink, that is blizzard warnings. Up to a couple feet of snow possible, limited visibility. This is a very potent storm, and I think tomorrow, far southeastern Oklahoma, East Texas, and Arkansas could see a severe weather outbreak the way it looks. We do have a little fog this morning, but right now it's really not causing too many issues. We've had a little patchy drizzle, a little mist. You can see that from Piedmont to Bethany, the village, and we'll continue with waves of this through the morning before more widespread showers get going. Currently, it's 46 degrees, no major wind chill to speak of. 40s and low 50s current temps, south winds 10 to 20, and your hour-by-hour forecast. We'll try to warm it up to the low 50s today. We may see a warm-up, a little bit more than that for folks down to the south, but I think the cloud cover moves in, rain moves in the metro, and it does look soggy for the kiddos coming home from school, and as you are coming home from work, that evening rush hour looks wet. Temperatures in the low 50s, rain chances this morning at about 40 to 50%. Higher in the southwest, and some drizzle possible in central Oklahoma. Those showers spread up across the state, kind of in waves into the afternoon and evening. It won't rain all day, but it'll be off and on. Future Next Gen showing the moisture coming on up across the region at lunchtime. There's the scattered showers 4 or 5 o'clock, kind of tapering off late this evening, but that's when we turn our attention out west. This is the dry line erupting with thunderstorms. Now, if these storms could stay isolated for a while, they could pose a higher severe threat. We've got to watch that closely. I think eventually a line of storms forms, and we'll have to watch any little kinks that can develop and get any areas of circulation. It's those quick, brief tornadoes that's the concern. These storms really firm up between about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning on your Tuesday and quickly push towards the east, and we'll hand these off to our sister station in Tulsa, and we will track them all the way across the state. Tonight, temps in the 30s in the northwest, 56 in Oklahoma City. We actually warmed some overnight. Chance of rain up to 100%. It does look like a statewide soaker. Some areas that have the more intense storms, your rainfall totals will be higher. Quickly tomorrow morning, this is pushing into eastern Oklahoma and down to the southeast into the early afternoon, and our skies will be sunny for your Tuesday afternoon across central and western Oklahoma. This is your hail threat. Most of the state, nickel dime size hail. This is the maximum, up to quarters for the zone in yellow. If those storms could stay isolated for a while tomorrow evening, and we could see those kick up their heels a little bit stronger, up to golf ball size hail. Also, maybe a slightly higher threat for tornadoes in the northwest. We'll have to watch for that again. David will have the latest on that coming up this afternoon, but I think a brief spin up will be the main concern for central, southern, and southeastern Oklahoma tonight and tomorrow morning. Much of the state getting rain, and in fact, some areas 1/2 of an inch to an inch, and a few lucky folks could have closer to 1.5 inches or 2 inches in south central Oklahoma. Highs tomorrow with sunny skies into the 50s, and then here comes the colder air. In fact, this is Arctic air up to the north that is headed our direction. It's going to be very chilly by the end of the week and your weekend, and we could see highs near freezing to start next week. Back to you guys.